Good afternoon, everybody. I apologize for my tardiness today, so let's get right to it. We'll begin today with some scheduling announcements for President Trump's upcoming trip to Asia. Tomorrow night at 11 p.m., the president will depart the White House to fly to Malaysia, where he will arrive on Sunday morning local time. It's a long flight. President Trump will participate in a bilateral meeting with the Prime Minister of Malaysia in the afternoon, and then he will attend the ASEAN Leaders Working Dinner that evening. On Monday morning local time, the president will fly to Tokyo. Tuesday morning local time, President Trump will participate in a bilateral meeting with the new Prime Minister of Japan. On Wednesday morning local time, the president will fly to Busan, where he will participate in a bilateral meeting with the President of the Republic of Korea, deliver keynote remarks at the APEC CEO luncheon, and then participate in a U.S. APEC Leaders Working Dinner. On Thursday morning local time, President Trump will participate in a bilateral meeting with President Xi of the People's Republic of China before departing to return home to Washington, D.C.
Typically in the past, President Trump I think he's only attended one other ASEAN summit during his presidency. And so I think they see his visit as a win. They want to keep him invested. He will be presiding over a peace deal between Thailand and Cambodia, which were locked in a border dispute earlier this year. And I believe the U.S. played a role by threatening tariffs if the two sides didn't stop fighting. And so this gives by involving President Trump and sort of blessing this peace deal, it allows the region to keep him invested, to help him burnish his credibility as a peacemaker. And to them, I think that they see that as a good thing, that the United States is invested in their region.
He's visiting Malaysia, and Malaysia has become, I think, a hotspot in Southeast Asia to try and demonstrate that the United States is committed to Southeast Asia. But he's coming at a time after the peace agreement, the tentative peace agreement between Israel and Hamas over the Palestinian territories. And I think timing is not, it's not a mistake because the United States' reputation has really taken a beating in Malaysia and Indonesia because they have a very, very big Muslim community, and they've been very critical of the U.S.'s position on Gaza. So visiting Malaysia is meant to restart that relationship and find ways to cooperate on rare earth material. I think that they're aligned in terms of economic security, and that means supply chain diversification. That means dealing with alternative semiconductor supply chains. It means working on food security and generally deleveraging from the liabilities that are associated with being part of the Chinese production network. In terms of immigration, we know Takichi has very strong views about illegal migration. She's likely to praise President Trump's approach to illegal migration on the southern border. So there's a lot of alignment in terms of their policies, but I think the appearance of conservative alignment.